have an Astarian that has diabetic ulcers on his left foot, and he and his doctor are both really concerned about him. And I said, and I put him in for special prayers, and then I said, let me run it by Greg on Tuesday. I don't think he does the internet. I could be wrong, but that was the impression I got. So I'm asking, is there anything, someone who has diabetic ulcers on their foot and it doesn't look good to him or the doctor, is there anything that could offer him? Besides, of course, the prayer, and
Right.
I'd
So
call him.
are they infected, or are they having to amputate things yet at this point?
Well, they haven't had to amputate yet, but I think that's what he almost didn't want to use the words, but he's real concerned that it's not getting any better. And his doctor is also, because he's using some kind of silver something on it, he said, some kind of medication with silver.
Silverdine. My first shot would be helichrysum. My second shot would be rosemary.
Okay.
Yeah. It's going to take a little bit. The other thing that, like, I mean, sometimes I fall back to, and I don't know how much they're wanting to do or not do, but I also kind of fall back sometimes to doing the black cumin internally with a little bit of galbanum, like on the wrist. But helichrysum and the rosemary would be directly on the ulcer sites.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll share that with him. And I have to tell you, my face isn't any better. And I never use soap. When you said, we'll put a drop of lavender in the soap, I was like, no, I never use soap. And so I thought, but I could use a drop with the water that I'm going to wash my face. I didn't like it. And I've got these red blotches and it doesn't seem to be healing. And it's
So
like,
what did they tell you? They said don't wash with
she said only wash with soap and water. And but I never, soap is so drying. Only time I use soap is when I use your salt scrub and mix it with soap to put it on the body, but still I don't put it on my face. So
did they give you a time frame of like how long it's going to take for your body to recover from this, or?
No, I have all these high sensitivities. And so she said, we just need you back here in 6 weeks. But this was last Tuesday when I talked to you, was, let's see, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It was like 4 or 5 days after the initial,
you're at 10 or 12
freezing.
days.
So it's been a week, and the skin is really having a hard time. Scaly.
A little bit of
burning
on just one, and just see what happens when you put a little helichrysum on one.
Okay.
That's what I would do. The reason why I was saying was they seemed pretty adamant about not doing anything, and
right.
But 10 12 days out and it's still not getting better. I mean, it's very irritating and inflaming when they do that. They need to do it, but still it's it's a trauma to the body. And so
yeah,
helichrysum would be the thing that I would do, but let's make sure that we don't complicate anything. So just put it on and see how it does, and then after you could see.
Thank you. One that came to mind was Melissa. That probably isn't appropriate, but
probably not for.
Okay.
Yeah,
helichrysum, I love helichrysum, so I'm good.
Melissa would be okay internally, just as a nerving and everything like that, but it's not going to do what you need to have done for the face.
Okay. Thank you again.
Very calming and soothing, though. Like good for that. But
okay, I'll keep it in mind. Thank you. I've got some. I'm good. Thank you.
And then go ahead, Cindy. Then